Thank you for joining us in Finding God in Video Games. Today's To Play or Not to Play. We are playing Momonga Pinball Adventures. I don't know if that's exactly how it's pronounced.
Sounds about right.
Momonga. I don't know. Momonga. Maybe it'll say the name, but I doubt it because these are like some kind of squirrel-looking creatures of some kind.
I'm a little interested in this because it said Pinball Adventures.
I hope
but
you're a little
really
interested in it because we're playing it.
Oh, okay. So let's see. Okay, so it's levels. I
That's
guess?
what it looks like. It literally said one level on there, and now it says your challenge is to finish the level.
Oh.
So I'm going to go with yes. There are levels.
Momongo. I'm getting some Kung Fu Panda vibes over here.
So this looks like a pinball machine kind of thing going on here.
But I can't.
Oh, and you gotta hit. There you go. Okay. So
I'm
you
pressing the
are not
left and
controlling
right
the
trigger.
Momonga. Maybe I think that's his
No.
name.
Momonga. Yes, that's his name. Momonga.
So
this is
you
cannot control.
You are
him.
just controlling like a standard pinball machine.
Yeah, which is weird because the camera's like following him like I would be able to control him.
But you can't do
like I don't really
about
understand why the camera is following him so fiercely when I can't do anything.
Does it make it harder to play?
Yeah, it does.
You left some of the stars behind.
Oh, I didn't mean to.
Yeah, he's very disappointed in you.
Plus 5%. Okay, did I do good? Oh.
Let's see. Oh, you got 3 stars and 3 hearts.
And
but only 1 ribbon. Well, maybe you collect those over
Here,
time.
all right, your turn to do the next level.
Okay.
So, I'm going to come out and say I'm not like a huge pinball person. I've never really been able to get into it, but I believe you are.
I mean, I like them.
You like pinball?
Sure.
He was playing it the other day.
Back in the day, this is all we had. I actually had, when I was little, I had a pinball machine.
Did you really?
Well, I mean, I didn't. My family did.
Well, you know what I mean.
And
there you are. Good job.
We had a Star Trek, the original series, Star Trek pinball machine.
Oh.
That thing never worked. Like, no. Like, it was the most high maintenance thing that you could possibly. Oh, I didn't make it. Oh, but he spit him out.
Spit him back out.
Well, it's probably
because
I'm still
Do you see what I'm talking
learning.
about with the?
Yes,
the,
that's
like,
a little distracting.
Like, why is it gotta follow him? It's big enough.
I guess just no. That's still a target. So we had a pinball machine, and I could probably count on one hand the amount of times I actually got to play pinball without it involving trying to get the machine to work and getting the little, like, I'm not a technologically sound person when it comes to like fixing things anyway. So that
what is this? This is
I don't
new.
know. I float. Okay,
so
well that would have been good to know.
So now you get to
I'm not doing it well because I was way out of position. Yes, now I'm controlling him, but just with the triggers, and he controls really poorly. As I'm sure you can tell.
Usually you're really good at that kind of
like
stuff. And I was like, what are you doing? He
controls really, really difficult. Well, I mean, he is gliding, so.
All right, so let's see how good you did. Oh wait, we were trying to see how good you did.
I didn't do good.
All right, here, I'll try the next level now, because I'm sure the first level was really easy. So growing up, my dad was a huge pinball person. Like, every time we would go to a pizza place, it was always pinball. And I would sit there and I'd watch him, I'd be like, I just don't get it.
Well, the thing with playing it on these kind of things is you don't get the nuances of being able to kind of rock the table a little bit, bump it, and try to actually manipulate the table.
Back?
I don't know. I don't even know what's going on. There's a panda. You're this little squirrel-looking guy, and for whatever reason, he doesn't seem to have a big problem with the fact that the game, in order to advance, has to do with smacking him over and over and over, which we really haven't explored yet. The idea that you are being trained by rolling up in a ball while you get your backside and front side and face smacked by these things. I think you just have to keep doing it until you've hit him enough times. I think that's his health bar.
Oh, is that really? Oh, this is going to take me forever.
And he really doesn't seem to think you're going to do it. He is taunting you. I think you have to.
I got it.
It's much harder than a pinball game.
Where's he going?
Honestly,
he left.
I would say it's easier to play a pinball table in real life than it is what's happening here.
Yeah, this is.
But that's because you can't really put English on it.
How do I only have one? Oh, that's your life.
You didn't.
So every time you fall in, then that's. I was wondering how you lose lives. I guess that is how you lose them. You're losing hearts every time you go into. You don't catch them. Okay, let's see how good you do then. Yeah, this one's a lot harder than I would say your average pinball machine.
Well, I'm also, just to be fair, I wasn't really paying as much attention as I should have been. I'm just kind of, it looks like a cute, fun little game, so I was hoping it was fairly simplistic. But I think that there's actually more going on here from a pinball perspective than I was expecting.
Yeah.
I kind of thought we would control him a little bit.
At least a little bit. Well, especially because the screen is making you feel like you do, but you don't.
Because
so
it continues.
Weird.
That would be my only real complaint on this is I don't like that the screen is constantly following him because I just don't understand what purpose that's serving in terms of what I'm trying to do.
Yeah.
You know, that part I feel like might get annoying over time. But what I will say is it's cute and colorful, and I mean, I don't know that it's going to. I mean, it's simple. It's just a couple of buttons, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, in terms of like, button play and stuff.
So I don't know that it's. Oh, no, not now. Oh, no. I don't know that this is going to make somebody say, "Oh, you know what? I want to track down a classic pinball machine and see what that's all about." Like, pinball is kind of a.
Hey, good job.
That's what I was hoping to do. It's kind of an acquired taste. You either, like you were saying, you either like it or you don't.
Yeah.
And I don't know that this particular game is going to take the crowd that is into flying squirrel games, and which is already a very niche audience. I'm trying to get that star over there.
I know that's a big
how many people
man.
How many people in the world will play a flying squirrel game? Okay, take that amount of people. And then you say, of those people, how many are like, I've been meaning to try a pinball game, but, I can't seem to find a good table. So the amount of people that like flying squirrels, also possibly interested in a pinball game that doesn't control anything like an actual pinball table. Like that's,
he's
it's
getting
a very
really
small
deep.
percent of humans that this is made for. And yet here we are having purchased and played it because,
Did we actually buy this?
Yes, we bought it. What do you think?
I thought it was like gameplay or something.
No, this is an actual game.
I guess we're going to have to finish playing it now.
Well, we're going to just go to the pile of games that we never finished, along with so many other worthy games. But, it's not like we paid, good money for it. It was definitely in the sub $5 range.
All right.
So
I'll take it. This will be an easy game for our daughter to play.
I think
she'll enjoy it.
Well, yes, but I also, look, we're just getting one stars on
Jeez, this is hard,
these levels. So so play or not to play on this.
It depends.
I like the little factoids. I don't know that adds to the experience enough that I would say this is an educational title.
I think it's a cute game. The animations are cute. I'm not a pinball person.
I don't really like the flying parts at all. He controls like a kite.
But you're doing good this time.
Not really. He literally controls like a kite.
I would say.
And I mean that as somebody that doesn't do much kite flying.
I don't think we have ever flown a kite since we've been together.
Well, there's a reason for that. We're busy playing video games.
I would say for me, the animation is cute. Little mofongo, is that mofongo?
No, mofongo is a thing that you eat.
Oh,
it's
see?
A Puerto Rican
I must be hungry.
No.
What is this?
Momonga, I think. not mofongo. Not at all. Anybody that,
Momonga?
Momonga, I think is his
Momonga.
name. And
I think he's cute. It's, like I said, not your average pinball, so it's easy to pick up, easy to play.
I don't enjoy the camera
I
follow. That
really
is
don't
the
like the
only thing
camera.
that's making it kind of mildly, I wouldn't say nauseating,
It's
but
nauseating for me. But
I'll be
pregnant,
happy
so.
when we're done.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go with, for a very, very small audience of your flying squirrel / pinball / budget gamers who have nothing else to play.
Nothing else to play.
It's not a bad game, and it's cute. It's colorful, but I will also say that there's probably other pinball games out there that one could make do with, but they don't have flying squirrels. So to be fair, you do have to factor that into the mix. So I hate to say not to play.
Oh, I was gonna say, are we mixed? Like
I'm
it's
gonna
a play,
go
but
with
also
it
a not
is.
to play?
I gotta keep it real. I'm never gonna play this again. We're done with this video. I'm trying to get my money's worth out of it right now, but it's okay. But I'm not feeling it. So I'm gonna go with a. It's okay to play. That's not one of our real ratings though. So I'm gonna go with not so much to play, but don't let it stop you from playing it. It's cute, colorful, and it only mildly gives you motion sickness. And it's one of the only flying squirrel games on the market, so it has that.
That too.
All right. So you went with play or not to play?
I was in the middle.
There can't be a middle. There's play.
All right. Well, then I guess I'm with you. I'm never gonna play it again. So for me, it's a not to play. That's super messed up that you're
going not to play on this.
But I'm not a pinball person, so it's.
But are you a flying squirrel person?
I mean, you know I am.
I don't really know what a flying squirrel person means,
but I'll also go with not to play.
Yeah,
but again, don't let that deter you for not trying it. It's just I don't like the cameras, and I'm not a pinball person, so that's why it's a not to play.
Thanks for joining us. We'll see you next time where we play any other. Well, I don't think there's any other flying squirrel games, and we're not going to play any more pinball games. So see you next time for more play or not to play.